everyone, I did it! Florida's gone and the sproutlings of Vertius are in danger no longer!
I seriously cannot get enough of this floating island, though. You can see all of Vertius. Oh, you can see the whole world from here.
Huh. Funny. I'd never been anywhere but Vertius since the day I sprouted. Until the day I left on the pilgrimage, that is. I figured fate saw fit to grow me there. So, that's where I stayed. That was enough of a reason for me. But now, I know that life's there to experience. I don't always have to follow the rules. If I hadn't met you all, I probably would have been gobbled down just like my friends and accepted it as destiny. I don't want to sit down and take things without a fight anymore. And I'm glad you all made me realize it. Not to sound like a broken record, but thanks.
Enough of that mushy stuff. You're welcome, okay?
Look at that. Karina's embarrassed.
I can hardly hearken back to how Joulet used to handle himself. The journey has had quite the effect on him.
Karina, too. The more you see of the world, the more those experiences change you for the better.
Hard to leave such a pretty place, but we gotta get back to Vertius. Golly, Dryad's probably worried about us. Let's let her know we're okay.
Perfect.
I forgot to use a cookie for that boss. I just realized. We still got a lot though because of the cactus boost.
And against all odds, Florid has been floored. Vertius Burrow has endured forever. Another banger from yours truly, jam number 1559 is a hit.
A stellar performance! And I do mean both the song and your fight against the Benevodon. You're a hero in your own right. With you here, the other sproutlings will feel much safer during their hibernation until the next alm is chosen.
That's the thing, Dryad. I've been doing a lot of thinking on this pilgrimage. The world keeps changing, and I think it's our job to adapt and keep up. Instead of putting down roots, I think the only way to grow is to get out there and mingle.
Oh my! Then you mean...
Yeah, I think sproutlings should give places other than the burrow a try. Branch out in a bunch of different locations. I know that traveling the world hasn't exactly been the sproutling whale these years, but I think it might be my way.
This is the future you've envisioned, Joulet?
Yep. Someone's got to take that first step, and I think it's me. If there's anything I've learned on this journey, it's that.
Well, I think that's brave of you. Yes, quite brave and good.
Huh. On that note, it's time for us to make like a tree and leaf. Things to do, monsters to defeat.
Before you do, would you sing that song for me? The one you composed just as the alms arrived in Vertius?
What? Jam number 1460? Why now all of a sudden?
I was indisposed when you first sang it. Don't you remember? It isn't fair that I'm the only one who hasn't heard your masterpiece.
Well, if you insist.
How does Joulet keep track of all these jams? He memorizes them by number.
We are all here in order to pursue.
Joulet, don't sing! You can't copyright my video! Who do you think you are?
It's what we're meant to do.
How dare Joulet attempt to copyright my video?
Friends and all down a path unforetold. I guess that's what you all could call this long journey called life.
I
tweaked the lyrics a little bit since its debut. I call this one Jam number 1560. Looks like I'll be touring all around the world, composing songs about my travels. So look forward to more new tunes from me.
You just said it was 1460 or whatever. Alright, nice. Got that done. Surely they're gonna have something in Tiania.
I sense a gigantic shift in the flow of mana around Tiania.
Uh-oh. That can only mean one thing.
The Benevodon of Fire is up to no good, that's what.
Quick, we have to go to Tiania. This is the last one. We gotta make it count.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You know. So now, as expected, we have the Fire Benevodon in Tiania. This happens in Trials of Mana too. I think it's the... Is it the dark one? It's the dark one, I think.
I can scarcely believe my
How
eyes.
dare you cut me
Mr.
off.
Fugo.
And your friends are...
These are my companions, the members of this year's pilgrimage. We came back to the village to stop the Benevodon of Fire before it's too late. Everybody, this is Fugo, a soul guard from back in the day. He mentored Liza and me when we were training for the job.
It is a veritable honor to make your acquaintances, Alms. Perhaps the answer is evident, but I assume you have not yet completed your journey to the Mana Tree. Where is Hina?
Ooh.
Hina is...
Yeah, this is awkward.
I see. Dwarfer has been particularly active recently. It seems ours right to fear the worst in regards to our dear home of fire. You mentioned a Benevodon has appeared, correct? You would do well to report this to Questa.
Yes, sir.
When you finish with Questa, I pray you come find me again. I have something to discuss. You never could sit still for lectures, but I promise not to interrupt your business. Come whenever you find the time.
As was
Mr.
saying,
Fugo's right. I should talk to the mayor.
I was kind of expecting this, like, you know, there was one Benevodon left, and I was like, oh yeah, you can't do the fire one now, so like the fire one just appears now. They did this in Trials of Mana. The dark Benevodon was the last one, so you had to kill like most of the other Benevodons, like all the Benevodons, and then the dark one would appear, and that led into like the final dungeon and everything. So you know. Val, sorry I left you fend off the rabbits. Oh yeah, this is the quest I did where I killed like rabbits or something. One more.
So rewarding.
Should buy more cups of wishes. We're also gonna stay with Val because this is his moment. I'm not gonna give you the fire one. Instead, I'm gonna give you like a different one. Probably water, maybe. Would make sense. I take Julie out for Morley, but they won't let me do it now.
Welcome.
Oh, we have to get a trophy for exchanging. I should probably exchange these seeds just so we can like get that trophy. Gotta be getting close to 30 times. Evil. Bum bum bum. Give me another one of these. So another scepter and mirror. And just get some like weak ones. Give me the melody spreader. And there it is. Keep the change.
Please come
That's all I
again.
wanted. But yeah, like in Trials of Mana, they had the final Benevodon just come after all the others. Instead, with this one, it's fire. It was the dark one in that game. What's up?
Oh,
It's you again. What's that? You went and drove out the band of hobgoblins.
that was a
The structure
great
is very
new
similar. I mean, they're
experience.
both Mana games, but like the structure is a lot closer to Trials of Mana than I was expecting. Let's just go talk to Questa, the mayor. I want to try to make as much progress with this Benevodon as we can.
Greetings, Val. We rarely have the chance to welcome the convoy, but it is our pleasure nonetheless.
Are you
I
guys so
assume
excited?
you are here to deal with the Benevodon threat. On behalf of my people, I thank you for your assistance.
Hang on. You knew about the Benevodon?
Our patron elemental, Salamando, has made his own report. His request was simple. Hold out until the alms arrive. It grieves me to see you bereft of the Alm of Fire. Val, please, tell me what happened to Hina.
Hina was... I inadvertently converted her essence into a core stone.
Through your curious ability to crystallize living creatures, I presume. Where is her core stone now?
Deilophos, a man who's trying to attack the goddess of mana, took her from me. But I'm gonna get her back. I won't let Deilophos keep Hina's core stone. I will make sure her core stone is safe with me. I swear it.
You don't need to convince me, Val. Stone or not, Hina has always been there. For you and Tiania both. If you need proof, look to Dorfer. So far, we have been spared from the worst of its recent agitation. The current unrest is surely due to the Benevodon. However, as the Soul Guard, you have a duty to tell Hina's parents the circumstances of their daughter's disappearance. I leave that to you, Val.
Understood. I'll tell them.
One more thing. You must enter Dorfer Volcano in order to reach Valkybel. Long ago, the leaders of our village felt it prudent to seal the entrance to the volcano, to avoid trespassers inciting the Benevodon's fury. Since then, we have kept it under lock and key, forbidding all entry into the sacred mountain from villagers and outsiders alike. But I will now entrust the key to you, Val. Please defeat the Benevodon for Hina, the Mana Goddess, and for us.
Door for Volcano key, yo!
Soul Guard and Arm of Light, our continued survival is in your hands. May the blessings of Mana be with you.
I promise. I will do my duty and protect the people.
The people of Tiania are with you. Make sure that you and the other alms are prepared for the battle ahead, and well rested before you leave. And be sure to speak with your own parents, too. That's an order. You hear me, young man?
You can't tell me what to do. No, Volcano Dungeon! By the way, I still think it's really stupid how Val is the Arm of Light and the Soul Guard. I think that's dumb. I still hate it. It did not grow on me as a decision. I still think it's really lame.
I should check in with him.
Really just feels like they had no one else to be the Arm of Light, and they're just like, oh, Val, we'll make him an Arm.
Oh, Val, you're home!
Dad. Mom.
You know, it's been so long. I think you and your father have a lot to catch up on. And you all must be the Ohms. You look famished. Please, come on in.
Yes.
Val, come back when you two are done with your chat.
Thanks, Mom.
You've matured on your trip.
I have?
A great many things must have happened. Tell me about the journey.
Okay. I lost the most important person to me. I learned the devastating truth about our world, and now I have this weight of understanding pressing down on me. It's a heavy burden. The Benevodon threat and Deilophos' curse have to be dealt with. I have to fix it. I have to. But I'm only a boy from Tiania. Just Val. And I don't know anymore. What am I supposed to do if I mess up? I could ruin everyone's future. All these thoughts are jumbled in my head, and I just don't know what to do.
It would be a lie to say that I understand even a fraction of what you're going through, Val. As you know, my calling is metalworking. I make weapons and tools day in and day out. Simple as that. Only two things matter: the steel under my hammer and the hand that wields it. You need to trust yourself. You have made it this far, and you have a great many loyal friends to help you. There are as many ways to go through life as there are people on this planet. You may make the right decision and find that the result is not what you planned. What matters isn't choosing what is right, but following what your heart tells you.
Following my own path.
Besides, I could order you to do this or that, and we both know you wouldn't listen to me. Remember
True.
how I wanted you to take over the family business, but you were adamant about sword training with Fugo?
Well, swinging around a sword sounded like way more fun than studying weapon making.
You see? Just Val from T and Nia? You've always been able to figure out your own path without my help. Own your decisions and believe in yourself.
You know, I'm lucky to have you for a dad.
Stop, you're making me blush.
I don't have an answer yet, but I won't get caught up in the doubt ever again.
That sounds more like my son. Keep it up.
It feels as though I have not had such a fantastic feast in forever. The food here in Tiania is divine.
Your mom can really cook. Maybe a little too piquant for my palate, but what do I know?
Val, did you want to call on Hina's parents before we go?
Oh, I'm afraid those two aren't home at the moment. They needed to harvest some flower seeds before the volcano became too active. I did tell them it was dangerous, but they assured me they were fine. You can't win with that family.
Sounds like the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
Let's take on the Benevodon of Fire inside Dorfer first. I promise to talk to Hina's family once we get back. You hear that, everyone? There's no room for failure. First, we take care of what we came to do. Then I can sit Hina's parents down and tell them everything, after things have settled. I'm ready.
That sounds like a plan. There's no time to waste. Let's subdue the Benevodon and protect the village.
I wish you all the best of luck. Go get that Benevolent What's-It and show it what the people of Tiania are made of.
The benevolent what's
The
it?
way into Dorfer Volcano should be along Charred Passage.
Uh,
No time like the present.
it was funny just hearing you try to pronounce that. Back when Trials of Mana didn't even have an English patch, people, it was like such a... It was like, how do you pronounce this word? Benevodon. Like, Benevodon, the only way we know how to pronounce Benevodon is because of Trials of Mana, like the remake. Oh, man. Always was a ridiculous looking word. What do you want me to do? Val, just so what I was looking for. Cerberus is at oh, awesome. You gave me this quest before the dungeon. That's how it should be. Unlocking ability slot. Yeah, up there is the Dorfer Volcano. That makes sense. We were not able to go this way before. Okay, now let's switch Julie out for Morley. We'll use the original 3 here. We haven't used knives in a while with you. I want to go Gnome. I think Gnome is what I'm going to go with here.
We need your help. A welcome find. Time to ride.
Mine?
Keep it up.
Oh, 5,000 lucre. Love to see it. Bum, 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 bum. Everything is under leveled. I'm just too strong. I was already over leveled, and now I'm even more so with the ancient ruins we did, and just the cactus boost in general. That's crazy because I can even have a times 2 boost if I really wanted to with the cactus, but you know I don't. But if I really wanted to, I can go out of my way to get even more XP. Come on, let me interact with this. There we go.
Come on. A welcome find. Be good now.
Yo, an Airy. It should be the last fire one, I think. This is most likely the last fire one. I think fire was the one we're close to unlocking. Fire and water. Light, we still need like 2 or 3 more. Yeah, these definitely like scale. I feel like these scale. Like they're always like a little higher level than you. So as long as we use a class strike, it's really not that hard to do it. The right class strike, rather. This now. I mean, water should be good if it's a fire one. Let's get bubbled. I just killed all. 1 second later, you were all just gone. Alright, get the Clash Strike of Val ready. Maybe do an elemental break just for funsies. Oh, goodbye. I knew that was gonna hit me. It was like, do I care if I die as long as I get the elemental break off? More water. Yeah, that'll kill you. Come at me, they're already dead, Val. They can't come at you. Yo, Blaze Wall.